All right, so I feel like making money as a teenager really isn't that hard, and I think anyone can really do it. You just kind of gotta work for it a little bit and use your brain a little bit. Because there's so many ways to do it that it's just kind of unbelievable to me that you don't have a job, at least at some point in your teenage career, or some way of making money, you know? Like for me, I make about $1,000 a month just working with my friend. And, it's not much, but it's definitely suitable for me and really any teenager. I don't think you need anything more than $1,000 a month. Also, anyways, our task for this video is we're going to go get coal, and because I need to fuel my furnaces and make some torches, etc. So we're gonna go get coal. So anyways, back to the point of this video. My first solution for making money would be simply and go and just get a job. And I'm gonna keep this short because I'm sure that's not why you're here. But seriously, I feel like getting a job is a good solution. All you gotta do really is make a resume, go out and go to any employer in your area and just be like, oh wait, shit, one sec. These dumbass bitches, bro. Anyways, I feel like, you can just make a resume, apply everyone in your area, and immediately start making money, That's a for sure way to make money without having to put any time really into it, or you have to put time into doing the work, but you don't have to get started or anything, you know what I mean? You can just immediately start making the money, and that's going to be about $1,000 a month, which personally, I think that's all you really need. I don't think you need any more than $1,000 a month again. And so I think that's just a very viable solution that anyone can really do. And as long as you don't mind working a job like that, then it's a great way to make money, However, I personally can't do that. I don't really like the whole job thing. I don't really like being told what to do. I just don't like being scheduled up against my will, etc. I hate the whole job thing. I can't do it. So instead, I have to find a different way of making money. And my strategy there was to make my own business with my friend. I just went up to my friend one day and was like, hey, want to do this? And he didn't have a job either, so he was totally down. And we're also both very similar. We're athletes and, we're very active. So we decided to do a yard care business because that fits both our strengths great. And so we started off, we posted on our local Facebook page. And we're like, hey, if anyone needs yard work for anything, if you need any yard work or any help with anything, we totally got you. And a bunch of people messaged us. And we went out and we would rake leaves, shovel snow, help people move boxes, etc. And we actually got a lot of clients, and a lot of people wanted us to help them out. So that worked out real nice for us. It was a great job for both of us because it fit both our strengths. It was great. And yeah, that was our solution, really. I mean, anytime we needed some money, or really just all the time, we'd post on Facebook, during winter season. That's when we started. We started off hey, if anyone needs some shoveling, then we totally got you. Oh, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? I see you, buddy. I see you, buddy. Get out of here, bro. Get out of the fuck out of here. The fuck? So anyways, what I was saying is, basically, we would just go on our local Facebook and post, hey, anyone need anything? We started off with shoveling, and we would post for anybody, be like, hey, if anyone needs their driveway shoveled, we can totally do that for you. Here are our prices, or we can figure it out there, And then we got a couple clients from that. We made a decent bit of money, and then it just snowballed and kept piling on. I think our first day we made about $250 total, so 100 each, and then we probably make double that on a weekend. But it was only for 3 hours, so it was actually some real nice work. But shoveling snow isn't the most effective business because you're completely reliant on snow. So we decided to turn it into something a little bit more. And so now we have a bunch of clients that just message us whenever they need anything. A lot of single moms, a lot of old couples are like, hey, can you do this for us? And of course, we always can for them. And, it's a really great business for us, and we make a lot of money doing it. So it's awesome. And I think the main point of that story was find something you're good at and that you enjoy doing. Otherwise, it's not going to work out well for you. Maybe you're not much of a yard worker, right? Maybe you're not very much of an athlete. Maybe you just don't enjoy doing stuff like that. But maybe you are really good at computers, per se, right? Well, you can totally edit for people, or, code, something, whatever. Here, let's think about better. Let's say you're good at math, right? Let's say you're very good at math, right? That's a better example. You could just math tutor people. And I'm sure a lot of parents or a lot of kids would pay you to math tutor their son or themselves, and that can make you a bunch of money, you know? That could totally be something that you could do, and it plays to your strengths, and if you enjoy it, then great, right? See, personally, I could never do that because I'm not very good at math, but if you are, then you totally should do that. And really, it's just all about like the supply and demand aspect of it. Like, you just need to supply something that other people need. So something you're good at that not everyone's good at, you know? And that's all you gotta do. Something you enjoy. It's just, there's so many factors, but just figure out something that suits you is my main point. Figure out something that suits you and you're good at and you enjoy doing, because you'll make so much more money that way, and it'll be so much better for you, and it's just so much better of a job. Make sure you remember that really anything that you're good at can be made into a job. I promise you. If you enjoy it and you have like a good time doing it, I guarantee you it can be made into a job. You just gotta really think about it. You gotta use your brain a little bit and think for a little bit about how you could make this into a job. But I guarantee you that anything could really be made into a job. And so don't give me that excuse, all right? Don't give me that excuse where you say, well, I like this thing and that can't be made into a job. Yes, it can, I guarantee it. Just think about it. Just think about it for a little bit, man. Sorry, that wasn't me. I don't know what happened there. Got worked up a little bit. I don't know why that made me so mad, but, you know, I apologize. Yeah. Anyways, you gotta also really enjoy what you're doing. It's really important to enjoy what you're doing, because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then your work is going to be sloppy and you're not going to perform your best. You know what I mean? And you're probably not going to get returning customers. You're just going to hate it. And I wouldn't even have the motivation to post on Facebook and ask people what they want, or have the motivation to respond to people if I don't like doing it. You know what I mean? I've had that happen with me multiple times, and it just sucks. It sucks to do that, and eventually you burn out and it sucks. You know what I mean? And then also on that, your work needs to be pristine. You need to have perfection in your work, because then you'll get returning clients, and that's the person you want to be, right? You want to make sure your work's perfect. And that's why me and my friend have so many returning clients, is because when we went to shovel their driveway or we went to rake their leaves, what we did, whatever it was, we did it perfectly. There was not a single leaf in that yard. There was not a single drop of snow on their driveway. You know? We made sure everything was perfect. And that's how you get returning customers. That's how you build a business right there, is great work. I think a really important example is me right now making a YouTube video, right? I feel like anything you can do should be made into some kind of money making, at least strategy or potential. Right? I just really enjoy making video games, and I also just enjoy sharing my ideas on the internet. I think it's fun. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And it's great, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm not really in it to make money out of it, right? I really just enjoy doing this. But if people do end up caring about what I have to say, then that's awesome, and I could make money out of it. And that would be great. But even if I don't, it doesn't really matter to me, because I just enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? And this doesn't have to be for you, right? You don't have to make YouTube videos or TikToks. I make TikToks too about football. It's awesome. I just talk about it because I'm really into football. But it doesn't have to be that. You know what I mean? It can be really anything you do on a regular basis. I mean, it's free to start a business anywhere nowadays. You could probably, if you really like clothes, some of my friends really like clothes, right? They go thrifting all the time. They know all the stuff about it. They know the name brands. They know about tags, whatever. All the cool things about clothes and what people want. And so they go out, they thrift, they buy some things for themselves, and then they also just buy anything that they think's cool or has an expensive price tag on it, and they go resell that. And they make a lot of money doing it, actually. It's really smart. Another example of my friends making money is I have some other friends, and they sell sports cards, right? They have a lot of sports cards that they collected as a kid. And one day they realized that those sports cards have some value to them, right? They can go sell those sports cards for a lot of money. But then they double their money because they know where our local football team plays, and they know where the hotels of the opposing teams go to stay and play them. So they wait outside of those hotels and get free autographs from that team on their cards that they need, and then they sell them for so much money, man. people will pay so much money. And I mean, it's just a great business strategy that I never even thought of. You know what I mean? I have sports cards. I could do that. And I might get into that. I just don't know if I can anymore at this point. I feel like I've got other things to go on, and I don't know if I would enjoy it that much. But, you know, I mean, they do, and it's awesome. It makes them a bunch of money. But, you know, just shit like that, you know? They just be creative. Just try a little bit. Use your brain power, and you'll figure it out. I promise you. You'll figure out something that you're good at, and I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, you know, all these people, I'm giving all these examples of how much money my friends make. And it's like, you know what I mean? Everyone can figure it out. What makes you the big bucks? And it doesn't have to be 1,000. Some of my friends make 10,000. I have my one friend. He just impresses me all the time, man. His new thing, right, for making money, he has all these other things. But his new thing is he started a little like social media. He like runs social media for people now. You know what I mean? He like makes their posts or whatever. And he makes so much money doing that because he has track connections. He met some YouTubers. He has all these connections that he reached out to and was like, hey, do you want me to run your social media? And he probably makes $1,000 a month per client. Probably has about 10 clients. And so he's just making so much money doing that. And it's so like he just used his brain. He just thought about it for a second and he's now making so much money. Like, it's just shit like that, you know? You just gotta really think about it. And now he's starting to hire employees, and they're doing their own things with their own social medias, and he's making 5% off that. So he's just going to continue getting more employees and more wealthy and more wealthy. Like, he has a full business plan on right now, right? He has a full business plan going, and he's probably going to make a lot of money in the future. I'm not going to lie, because he figures it out. It's pretty just insane to me. And then lastly, again, just make sure you're working real hard, man. Like, I feel like working hard is just so important to making money because you just need that drive, that motivation, and you just need to work hard to be successful at your business and really in life. I mean, if you're not working hard and, you know, you just don't have that work ethic, you're not going to be successful in life in general, just based on, you know, employees are going to fire you. Employers, like, no one's going to hire you. No one's going to keep you around if you get the job. Like, it's just not working. And, you know, that's what I'm doing, you know, every day on top of school. After school, I come home. I probably spend 3 hours on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, etc. Actually, it's probably more, probably like 4 hours. And then on the weekends, me and my friend go out and work probably 5 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday, on doing yard work. And then after we go out and we have our fun, right? Because, I mean, you got to have your fun somewhere. There's no point in going out and not having fun. Or like working just all the time, because that's what causes burnout. And you don't want burnout in your work at all. That would suck. So, you know, you gotta have fun. You gotta find a balance, but you gotta work hard too. You know, you gotta really want it if you want to make good money. If you want okay money, go get a regular job, right? But if you want good money, then I would go out and, you know, you just gotta work hard for it, man. That's the main point here. You just gotta work hard for it. And so, yeah, that's how you make money. Holy fuck, look at that village. Oh my god. And so, yeah, that's how you make money as a teenager, you know? Work hard, figure out something to do, you know? If you want money right now, probably just go get a job, however you want to build it. Or you want to build it as much, or at least do something that you'll have clients right away, you know? You'll immediately have people that are willing to pay you for it. So, I mean, that's basically on my whole point. Make sure your work's perfect, all that. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know how I could improve these videos, please, because I'm trying to make these as best as I can, as I was just saying. So please let me know if there's anything, and just have a good one.